Team Jackson, what's happening? Now, I was just looking at some of the feedback on my last story post where I was telling women how to keep leverage whenever you're dating one of us, how to keep leverage on that dating scene. Now, in full disclosure, when I'm talking about leverage, I'm not talking about manipulating and playing games or, trying to have mental power and superiority over anybody. No, I'm just saying there are ways to stand firm on what you deserve while simultaneously increasing the likelihood that you get what you deserve. Now, of course, whenever you get in a relationship, you throw all of this out. You're not talking about leverage in a relationship with somebody who's already proven. You're talking about vulnerability, contribution, what you bring to the table, teamwork, that kind of thing. But the number one way to get out here on this dating scene and lose is to try to play by relationship rules. So number one, you want to make sure that you come into a dating situation in order to keep your leverage or to get your leverage healed, whole, not desperate. When you operate from a place of desperation, you take what you can get instead of getting what you deserve. Secondly, you want to make sure that you keep your options open. That does not mean that you're exploring all your options all at once or that you're dating multiple people seriously at once. It doesn't mean that you're fucking everybody at once. No, it just means that that man has to still earn the confidence, the security that he's the only one that you're interested in or dating or entertaining or will be entertaining anytime soon. That is a gift to us, even though that's a lot of y'all's truth, especially those of y'all who are relationship ready, relationship minded, marriage minded types of women. That is a gift to us, but that's something we should have to earn with an express commitment. All right. Thirdly, and this is where a lot of people got hung up on, you have to have a position in a demeanor of pleasant nonchalance. Very similar to whenever I talked about how to be, appreciative, but not impressed. That means, you're not bitter, you're not guarded and jaded, you're not hating and snobby for the things that a guy does that's nice and chivalrous or whatever, but you're also not pressed. You're also not overly thankful. You're also not getting your hopes up and your expectations up, badgering him, trying to coach him up and teach him how to do all of these things. You're not doing any of that. So what does that look like? That looks like whenever he invites you out on a date, you not immediately accepting. But what if I want to go on a date? But you can go on a date and you can say yes to the first offer, but not immediately. No, first things first, you got to check your schedule. First things first, you got to check out the venue. First things first, you got some questions, you'll get back to him on it. Now, what does that say to a man in terms of like your body language, in terms of your whole demeanor? That says that he's not another man that can simply dangle a date in front of your face and say jump, and you say how high. That's the opposite of being thirsty, is being pleasantly nonchalant. Another way that you can do it is to simply say, you know what? You've been getting all these texts, good morning texts every morning. He doesn't give you one, and not say shit. Not mention it, not ask him about it. Maybe if he brings it up, you make a joke about it, but nothing more, nothing less. You take the good things that he does at face value, but if he doesn't do them, no big deal. Now, a lot of people are so afraid of, well, what if I run him off by not kissing his ass and bowing down whenever he does something nice? You're not going to run a man off who has the right intentions for you. You're only going to actually attract him more because he's going to say, oh, cool, okay, she's not for everybody, or at least she's not impressed by just anybody, because that's all a man could be to you up front. So I got to do more, and therefore he's going to value you more. Now, there are many ways to lure a man and attract the man who has the right intentions for you, and I go more in detail about it in my book, Don't Forget Your Crown, which is 50% off, by the way, at the link in the caption. But the moral of the story is this. You should feel no shame or guilt about having leverage on the dating scene. All it means is you got your own back until somebody establishes that they have yours too. So, y'all let me know what you think in the comments, and again, Don't Forget Your Crown is 50% off at the link in the caption. I'll let y'all later. Peace.